It's the craving that gets to you. Spike's breaking bread. You're gonna want more.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 6. Today I'm going to show you a beautifully naughty, crunchy but still juicy appetizer from the dim sum card. Sesame prawn toasts. This is not just a rehash of the hundreds of different versions of it you can find on the net. It's not just some prawn paste spread thinly on a triangle of bread and then deep fried. It's a luxury version of it that I borrowed from my favourite Chinese restaurant in Melbourne back in the 80s, and I've never forgotten about it. This version's got beautiful chunks of prawn that you can feel pop in your mouth when you're chewing on it. And the diced pork fat in it keeps it really juicy. I also, as I said, don't just spread it on thinly, I pile it up so that it ends up looking like a sesame seed pillow. Good. I decided this time not to show myself chopping things, but to show me blending things. So I've already done the work in advance. We'll start off with the prawns, cleaned, deveined and chopped up, pretty roughly chopped. Then we have the pork fat. This is the white fat from underneath the skin of a shoulder piece of pork or something, chopped up really finely. I've also got some diced water chestnuts. When you put those in the mixture after the blending, it gives the mixture a totally sort of crunchy texture. Fantastic. Then we've got some cornstarch, some minced ginger, some chopped garlic, some chopped up white bits of a spring onion. We've got Chinese 5-spice, we've got white pepper, we've got salt, and a pinch of baking soda. Then we have some soy sauce, some light soy sauce, not the dark one, and I've got 1 egg white. Then we've got some white bread, the toast. It's just normal white bread, relatively thick slices, with the crusts chopped off them and sliced in the middle, not diagonally across the sides giving you triangles. As I say, I don't like the look of the triangle ones. These give you a much sort of chunkier experience. And of course the sesame seeds. Okay, I'm now going to start blending it with my dodgy old blender and see how we go.
We start by putting half of the prawns, half of the pork fat, half the cornstarch, half of the ginger and garlic, half the spring onions, half of the spices, half of the soy sauce, and half of the egg white into the blender and mix it till it's a really thick, creamy paste. Transfer the mixture into a bowl. Add the chunks of prawn, the rest of the pork, and all the rest of the ingredients. And mix it well. Spread some of the sesame seeds onto a plate. Take your first bit of bread and heap on some of the mixture. Spread it out evenly and pull the spatula down over the edges of the bread to give it a nice clean edge. Lay it mixture side down into the sesame seeds. Roll it around a bit and put it on a plate. Make sure you've got all the mixture covered with sesame seeds and then repeat this process for all the rest of the slices. One helpful tip: when you wash the bowl and the blender, use cold water to start with. Once you've got the mixture off, then use hot water. Time to fry. Test the temperature of the oil by dabbing one of the cut-off crusts into it. If it bubbles nicely around the edges, you're ready. Lay 4 or 5 pieces into the oil, mixture side down first. Now you have to be careful that the oil doesn't get too hot. Keep it on medium-high heat. After about 5 or 6 minutes, if they're nice and golden brown, turn them over and fry them on the toast side until the toast goes really golden. Remove them from the pot and place them on some paper towels to soak up the excess oil.
Finished with the frying of the sesame prawn toasts. And I really can't wait to try one. What I'm gonna do is put a couple on this plate to try and make it look okay and stuff, and then bite into one. Look at that. Probably not cooked. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but that is just one of my favourite tastes. Hope you enjoyed watching today. I'm now going to eat probably the rest of these tonight by myself. And come back again next week. I've got a really very interesting but very simple recipe for you guys. A bit of a quick and nasty one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.
I think I might go on a seafood diet. That's one where I see food and I eat it.